Yesterday on Sergeant Packer Retired, we started the Lost Coast 4x4 trail from Leggett down Highway 1 to Usal Road and took Usal Road into Usal Beach Campground where we spent the night. This morning we're up with breakfast and heading out on Day 2, Episode 2, titled, If You're Old and Can Tell the Story, You Were Young and Invincible.
Say, those were the sea turtle eggs that we put in our breakfast this morning.
All right, let's see how breakfast is doing. We got Mountain Man this morning, and we are done. I think it's time to eat. Put your own salt and pepper on. We're good to go.
We're going to air up from 12 psi to 25 psi and then head northbound on Usal Road for the 25 miles that's between the two gates.
What does that sign say?
Road closed for winter months.
Copy at that sense. I'm going to turn around. Usal Beach up to Shelter Cove.
It's 25 miles between the yellow gate we just passed at the south end of Usal Road and another gate at the north end of Usal Road. So we're going to be on that for quite a while. The road does get a little wider as we gain elevation, but it's going to rain all day into the evening. So Day 2 is off to a rainy start. During this segment of the trip, we'll take a 7-mile out and back, 3.5 out, 3.5 back trip to Needle Rock Ranger Station. Raining consistently now enough that we're getting standing water, drainage on the roadway, and some mud buildup. And we go from elk to turkeys in the roadway.
Little ones too. Just walking down the middle of the road. The little chicks can't get out. There they go. Now they can get into the brush.
On your left up the hill there. That's the turkey.
Yeah. Park station, yeah. So that's the road
Ah,
that
that's
would
been
have
closed.
that's closed away on the other end. The
Yeah.
first one you asked me about,
Yeah.
it comes all the way along here, and you
Oh.
wind up here rather than going up there and then doubling back. So I had that one mapped out to travel on, but didn't know that it was closed. I called here, but nobody answered the phone.
Of course not. So people camp out over here, huh?
You can tent camp here. Yeah.
That's cool.
Find your site. California Department of Parks and Recreation. Sinkione. Sinkione
So I
Wilderness.
bet all these guys are camping out.
Yeah. Cool. Howdy.
Oh.
How are you today?
Yeah.
Should have brought our coffee.
Right? Please touch.
Well, Bones. Oh yeah. For kids or anybody. Elk jawbones. It's all dead, but it's real. Ashton, age 7.
How long did it take you through from Usal?
We left at 11. Just got down here right now at what, 2? 149, 1349. So,
That's not too bad.
no, not at all. 25 miles or roughly. Yeah, 25 miles. So do you live out here or do you come and go during the season?
Hosts come and go. They're here from anywhere from 2 weeks to 4 weeks.
Okay, so cycle through.
Yeah. And
okay.
people have been doing it for years, so people have kind of the same time every year.
All right. Yeah, I have some friends that retired from work, and I forget the name of the national park they go to, but they go every year and work for X number of months at a national park, and that's their vacation time, but also their social time. And
Yeah, a lot of people do that. We just do. We're here. Our normal time is the first 2 weeks in July, and we're covering for some people that couldn't make it down for some reason.
Oh, okay.
For a couple weeks right now, but our usual time is July.
And so you know them well enough to give you a ring, or do you have to
There's a person who coordinates everything.
Okay.
One of the hosts kind of
take care of it?
runs the show.
Good.
Used to be run by the Rangers, but they kind of hosts have kind of taken it
They
over.
hand it off. It's less for them to do. And
Yeah, exactly.
it's probably somebody who really enjoys doing that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, and the people have been doing it for. I mean, we've been doing it for 10 years, and we took over from my wife's brother who did it for 15.
Wow.
So people do it 20. I mean, they do as long as they can until they can't
Right. So they can't get out
come
of it.
down anymore. They
Yeah.
get too old.
Yep. Nice.
And I know they get rain here, but we're not used to it because we're in July. We don't get any rain, so we're not used to this stuff.
Yeah. 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 All the write-ups that I read about said it was going to be a dry drive and warm.
Yeah.
That's fine. We're from Humboldt County, so it's not like we don't know rain. So.
Partly for race, it's good.
Well,
Surprising.
our first 10 days here were blue sky every day. It was beautiful, and it was the day before yesterday, it kind of clouded up.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping, when I saw the weather report, which was 4 or 5 days ago, it was supposed to rain today and then clear up. I'm hoping that's still the
I hope it's still the
forecast.
same. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it is, but I'm hoping.
Yeah, we're going to hit Shelter Cove, and then we're going to head the back road into AWA up in the Mattole area. So, although it wasn't, the north slopes had runoff on them, but the south slopes were fine coming in.
I don't know. It was all pretty there from my CRV.
From your CRV standpoint, I wasn't. Were you in 4-wheel drive?
Yeah.
I wasn't 2-wheel drive the entire way. No.
That's why you're sliding on those rocks. That's all you're.
On the slocks, yeah, some of that slick rock was, but
So was the dirt road coming down a little?
no.
No,
Oh
no?
well, it had water pooled on it, yeah, and then
It's been good.
yeah, it was fine. I mean, at the bottoms there was some little bit of water in the catch areas, but
Well, they're shutting that road down in, it's supposed to be June 15th.
I saw that. Yeah, it's going to be closed and
And
start
it'll
working
be
on it.
closed for a couple months. And
Yeah.
it's supposed to be repairing one of the slide areas. So I'm not sure how much good that's going to do.
Right. There was a tight area in there. It looked like they piled up some rock. You called it out when you were coming down.
Yeah, because it was tight for me, so you're right.
And that's not the spot they're repairing.
That's not
the
it?
spot repairing is below that. It's more of a place where I guess
Is that
there's
where
a
the
little more of
cone
an
is?
undercut.
There's a cone They put a cone.
I don't think so. There's a couple cones along the way, but it's in one of the slide areas, and I know it does to me when I go by. It doesn't look as bad as the other places, but I think it's undercut
Okay.
on the hillside.
So you get too much weight.
You can't see it while you're driving.
Yeah.
But
Well, have a good week, 2 week, whatever.
yeah,
All right.
we will. Take care. Have fun going back up there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
Very cool cabin.
Yeah.
And there's a cabin over there. Is that the other ranger cabin or
I don't think so. That looked like it was in like a barn.
a barn? Okay.
At least one of those sides looked like it just had slap boards up.
A bunch of backpacking sites like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can smell a campfire.
Looking out from Needle Rock Ranger Station. And we're on day 2. Billy and Baron. Big Red. We're going to head the 3.5 miles back up the road to Usal Road and then hit Blacktop for a little while, drop into Shelter Cove, and end up at Black Sands Beach before heading up to Tolkin Campground. That ranger station is also a spot I'm going to have to come back to when it's not pouring down rain to explore some more. It'll be a lot of fun. Black Sands Beach. Hey, when I was a teenager, I borrowed my girlfriend's 1972 Volkswagen Beetle. drove it down to the beach. You could actually drive down there back then, and got it stuck. I left it overnight, camped on the beach up near the back of the high tide area, and then deflated the tires the next morning and drove it off the beach. Problem solved. We're gonna head east out of Shelter Cove and north on Kings Peak Road to Tolkin Campground. Get a little bit of blacktop at first and then dirt and gravel. It's a graded road into Tolkin Campground. 4 miles to Tolkin, 39 miles to the Cove. So tomorrow will be 35-mile drive. Yep, we are at Tolkin, right? Tolkin Campground. That hat looks kind of weird on me. Tolkin Campground. Drying out and waiting for the ribs to get ready. Eating, we have Vienna sausages, anchovies, chips and salsa. Quality time. That is all from the Lost Coast 4x4 trail for today. We're holding up at Tolkin Campground. We'll get this madrone going pretty quick here and get dried out. See you tomorrow. Thalia, did you bring me a brick? This is what happens when the dog can't find a stick. She brings me a brick.